Okay, so today is Tuesday and my day. I'm a bit tired because we had a fire alarm go off at 5:30 this morning and I didn't go back to bed till 20 to 7 because I sat in the kitchen with my flatmates, as you do at 6 in the morning. So this might not make much sense. Just warning you. Okay, so the theme this week is fears. I wouldn't say I really had any things that I was terrified of, like, some people are really scared of spiders or heights or flying on planes, but I do have a few things that I'm not a fan of. Now the first one is a fear that I used to have but sort of got forced into getting over, but I used to be scared of Turkey, the place. When I was thinking back to why this was, I actually think that when I was about 4, I remember seeing on the news about, I think it was earthquakes in Turkey, and that there was like loads of devastation, and that I think lots of people had died and stuff. I don't know if this is right or I've just made this up, but I think that I'd seen these things and I thought that, like, if I went to Turkey that this would happen. But even though this fear came about when I was about 4, it pretty much stayed with me until my parents booked a holiday to Turkey. I went and it was fine. I was trying to search on Google for a name of being scared of going to like a certain place. That didn't come up, so I typed in a fear of Turkey and it suggested a fear of turkeys. Okay, that sort of makes sense because I actually used to not really eat turkey because it had the same name as the place that I was scared of. I found a website which had the question, what is a fear of turkeys called? And I scrolled down to look at the answers and it was hilarious. Okay, I'm going to read out sort of the most of the funny ones. The first one is Turkeyitisbollemiusgobbleisticamy. Yeah. The next one is gobblephobia, turkeyphobic, Bernard Matthews phobia, which I have to say I think is definitely the best. Gobbledygook, drumstick dread and waddle worry. Ah, genius. Now the second one is a bit more serious. I don't know how to explain it right, it's only in certain situations. I don't like feeling out of control, but not in the sense that like I'm a control freak. I think the best way I can explain it is like if I found out that someone who I was close to had like an illness, it's out of my control to do anything about it. Like it only would scare me if it was in relation to someone that I was close to. When I tried to Google as well what the name for fearing having a lack of control was, didn't really get a specific name for it. One thing that I did read was that a perception of a lack of control leads to fear. I thought it was quite weird how the one thing that I said I feared is what leads to fear, so I fear fear. I feel like I'm stealing lines from Harry Potter now. Hannah will be impressed. Also, just to the girls, I thought that all your videos last week were really good. I commented on most of them to say what I thought, but I found that something in everyone's video genuinely surprised me. So the fact that Hannah lived in Wales and knows my flatmate, it's creepy. The fact that Amy could come up with so many innuendo, I think that deserved an award. The fact that Beth hasn't read Harry Potter. And Becky, I thought you were about 19, not 16, so when you said that I was really surprised. It was nice though to get to know things about all of you. Also as well, this isn't a topic for next week, but I need to tell you now just to sort of prepare you. I think that if we do all dress up for Halloween, that we should take a picture and it should be in our next video. Hannah, I understand if you can't do that because your video is on Halloween and you might not have dressed up yet. I think that's all I've got to say, so I'll see you next week.